Hey guys, Terry here and welcome back to GregTech, where today we will be playing with Forestry, because why not? So, I've been wanting to make one of these Forestry multi-farms for a while now, mainly as a tree farm. So, I figured, well, why not now? So, that's basically what we're gonna do. So, what we need to do is we need to fire up the old electron tube manufacturing process and actually get a bunch of 10 electron tubes manufactured. So let us jump over in the other building where we have this set up and actually see if we can get this working. So if I recall correctly, the one engine here alone was actually not enough to power this thing, which is kind of sad, unless we put in a circuit board. But we can't make a circuit board without enough power, so I'm gonna have to go over and bring the other engine as well that we have. Yeah, good start, good start. There we go, yoink that. And it also had a little battery in it, so it should be fine. And over here, put that right there. Put the power into this one, extra power into that one. And we got the thermionic fabricator here. We need more sand for this. Most likely, at least. So there we go, and now we just need to recall the recipe for the 10 electron tubes. So let's see, we need, alright, that's simple enough. It's just the stuff I brought along with me. So yeah, we're gonna need a good pile of these, so let's just get started and see if we can, you know, get some sand flowing here. It won't recognize the recipe until we get the sand melted, so it's gonna take a little bit of time. In the meantime, I've noticed that my wrench here is actually getting quite worn down. So I was thinking maybe we should replace it with an electric one. Now the electric wrench. Let me just have a look here. The advanced wrench, I guess we want to make lithium battery. We got that. Advanced circuits, tungsten steel plates, tungsten steel. We got that at least. Yeah, might as well make the advanced one, since we can. It has a much higher charge. I think that's basically it. No worries, no worries. So I have a battery there. I have the big circuits there, and hopefully this plate making machine here is quick enough to get stuff done. Bit of leftovers here from the previous attempts at getting stuff to work. So the reason I want to make this multi-block structure is that, as far as I know, GregTech does have a way to automatically manufacture stuff or collect stuff from harvesting, like the crop harvester and such. Those are meant for the crop systems that are in we have over in the greenhouse. I don't think GregTech has anything to do with automatic tree farming, logging, the logging industry and that sort of thing, so that's basically what I want to do with this. I want to start using more wood, especially potentially even as you know, a renewable fuel source in charcoal, but in order to do that we need more tin. We need an automatic production, because I really can't be bothered cutting down trees anymore. Like I've cut down a lot of trees. I'm cutting down trees in other series as well, and well, this series is focused on you know, being clever and doing stuff automatically. So I need an automatic way to cut down trees. That's just a given. So how many more of these do we need? Like, I need the size I want to make of the farm. I think the smallest one is 3x3x4. So with 3x3x4, that would be 936 farm blocks that I need to make. So that is the lowest possible number I can use. If I want a bigger farm, like we can go medium large and get 4x4x4. I think that is that's 64. And then we can go even bigger and up to 100 with a 5x5x4. But let's see, can we make it up to 64 with what we have? 56, yeah, 64. Okay, so we'll do with this. Let's turn this off again. And then continue on our quest to make the farm blocks. Now, farm blocks, apart from electron tubes, they also need bricks. Stone bricks. And they need... once again, it's wooden slabs. Which we're gonna have to manufacture mostly. And finally, I believe they need copper. Yeah, copper it is. So we need to get 2 stacks of copper, 2 stacks of wooden slabs. Actually, let's just quickly stuff it all in here. That there, copper. Good thing that's the one thing I'm really not lagging off. Basically, whenever I've needed to burn off mercury, I've just been cleaning up copper because it gives refining the copper with mercury gives you extra gold. So I figure that's quite valuable. So there we go, 2 stacks of wooden slabs, and there we go, farm block, 64 of them. So now we need a bunch more stone bricks actually, because we need to, apart from just having the farm block structure, we also need to have the farm land. And then finally, we also need to get, let's see here, a forestry. We need a couple of special farm blocks in order to, you know, interact with the machine and actually provide it with power. So I'm just wondering if these are called anything in particular. There they are, farm. Okay, so if we just search for farm instead. So let's have a look. We need a farm control if we want to turn it on and off. We need a farm valve for pumping in water. We need a farm gearbox for pumping in power, so that's 3 tin gears. And we need farm hatches for doing stuff with the items inside. So we need to make a number of tin gears. Now tin in general, do I have... did I not clean up any tin at all? That's a stack. Get that in there. I should really make an induction first. Oh, we got plenty here. Excellent. What was I saying? I don't even remember anymore. I need sticks. Sticks. So the farm hatch is for interacting with items, so we can automate it completely and pump out saplings and pump in saplings and pump out wood. So we need to make a bunch of tin gears. Now the tin gear recipe, I think it's the default upgrade to copper and then upgrade directly to tin, or upgrade to cobble rather. So stone gears. So get those smeared with tin. Let's see what happens. Alright, so we can make, first of all, that's the gearbox for power. Excellent. Now we need the valve for water, so that's 2 bits of glass. That's a valve. We most likely need 2 hatches, I'm thinking. So that's 2 trapdoors and more tin gears. And farm blocks. Let's get these. 6 of those. Hatch. There we are. And I don't actually think that you need the control in order for it to function. It's most likely if you want to like turn off a particular part of the thing. But there is another thing we need to do, and we need to make an intricate circuit board, and we need to define how we want our farm to work. So when you make this multi-block farm, you get why don't I walk over there? You get a like an interface, a bit like the electric engine, where you can put in one little circuit board, and this circuit board determines what is planted in each of the different 4 parts of the farm. There's the north, south, east, and west, and well, they're separated. And you need the intricate circuit board, the one with the 4 slots, if you want to use all the 4 of them. So basic, enhanced, refined, intricate. So yeah, gold and redstone. And then finally we need some we need a bunch of electron tubes to define what is actually going on these, and we need to configure them to be set for specifically tree farming. So I'm gonna quickly pause the recording and then look up exactly which tubes I need, because I don't think there's an in-game resource for this. So just a bit. Alright, I think I got some knowledge now. So basically, in order to get the arboretum, which is the basic tree farm, we need copper electron tubes. And in order to get a rubber farm, we need the rubberized electron tubes. So there should be one in here rubberized, yeah, which is just made with rubber. Now I want one of these, so we'll set one quadrant to be rubber. And then I think we'll go with the rest of it to be wood. So we should have a steady supply of rubber without having to actually, you know, manually go out and pick it up. So that's going to be good. That's something I want. So we need to make more of this. So let us quickly fire up these engines again. Hopefully there's enough power left to melt some more stuff here, and then we will start by making that. And then get these ready. So once this one has heated up, we can make the last electron tubes, and then we need to swap over the power to the carpenter and actually make the circuit board that we can put in. We also need a bucket of water here. I'm just quickly gonna grab that. So go out to the fountain here. It was probably faster to go downstairs really, but whatever. It's nice to show off the fountain. So carpenter there. Grab this bit of pipe. See, we need to get this molten first. It's almost there. Almost there. And voila. So rubberized tubes and copper. Alright, 4 of those, that should be fine. So we can kill, or we don't need power to that one anymore. Now we need the power here. So integrate circuit board. I think I might actually have to break this thing in order to stop it from consuming power, or we can put the power there and then pick up the centrifuge there. Alright, might as well save whatever we can. Now the question is, do we want to make an extra set of copper electron tubes here? I can't actually remember what other things that they use for. Do they choke the electric engine, so that they're not good for that. The tin on the tin increased the efficiency of the electric engine here, so let's just get a couple of tin here, and just so we have them. And then we can always make a circuit board for the electric engines we have here. So let's see, we need to get my soldering iron now, which is hiding over here. I moved my tool rack because I was tired of having to run for the Buildcraft wrench. Also, thanks to whoever mentioned that I forgot to set the output on the recycle. Now I have it automatically set up to recycle stuff and put the products in this chest here. So, and also to overmind, yes, I found out shortly after I finished recording that it doesn't actually make scrap out of everything. Basically, this hopper, if the hopper will put it in, it works. And apparently gravel works. Cobblestone doesn't, but gravel does. So if we toss, like, we can make an automatic system to just toss gravel through a rock crusher and put it in here and get scrap from it. So that's one way to, you know, generate ores from cobble. Anyway, circuit board and soldering iron. That's the wrench. Let's quickly put the wrench back up here. We don't need that. Soldering iron. So, see, we want a managed farm, I think. Oh, actually, the rubber only works on manual farms. So let's actually make 2 circuit boards. So we'll have a full rubber plantation here for a manual farm, and then we'll get another circuit and make a managed farm for the wood, and then we'll set up the managed farm for now. I think that's gonna work. So let's get back over here before the power runs out, get another bucket of water, and hope we can sort out an extra circuit board before the power disappears. We can't. There. That's annoying. Also, why did it not pick up water? That's annoying. So we're gonna have to get another battery over here and just quickly get the carpenter to make the new circuit board. That should do it. Oh, is there enough power built up in the pipes maybe to finish it? There is some in the pipes, at least. That's obvious. Oh, still got the battery. Is this charge box not outputting? Odd. I thought it was outputting directly into the engine, but maybe it's being turned off by the redstone signal. I don't know. No, that can't be. It's the same setup I have for the core, and that works fine. Oh, of course, this one is too high voltage for the charger box. That's why. Yeah. Okay. Don't yell at me. Don't yell at me. I figured it out. There we go. Arboreal plants and rubber plantation. So we can make 2 of them instead. The rubber plantation is probably going to be a much smaller one, but the arboreal one I want to be as big as possible, so I'm going to focus my efforts on that. Also, why did I just toss that? Makes no sense. Anyway, let's have a look outside and see where we can actually put this thing. Now, out here in the back, we are not using the space very efficiently. That should be obvious to anyone looking here. We got these trees growing here, which I've been planting just, you know, to get something done out here. But I think over here would be a good place for the tree farm, like in front of the mob trap, hiding. We can hide it from sight. So what I need to make is a big area. I think we went with the 64 one, so that's 4x4x4, which means that it has a radius of 5 blocks. Now, the farm blocks, they make sort of a pseudo diamond shape, pseudo circle. It's not a circle. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so if we put it all the way up against the fence, it'll end here. But we can afford to have it like, I don't know, a bit more centered. So let's put it here. So this is gonna be the center of it. So let us see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we need 4 blocks for the farm. So what these stone bricks are doing is they are defining the farmland for the farm to use. Now, it's gonna raise up above the grass 1 block when it puts, because it's gonna put out dirt on top of all of these, which I'm perfectly fine with. Like, I want it to be sort of enclosed, so we'll surround it with stairs and such to make it look nice. But I'm actually quite happy with having it like raised a bit. So these 4x4 here are gonna be the farm blocks. So we need to go downstairs here and dig out underneath these and put all the stuff. So it's glitching a bit because it's trying to detect a valid multi-block farm structure, but it's not finding any. So now we need to dig out the grass here to find the correct shape and fill it in with the stone bricks. And the process of doing this is, of course, not very interesting, so I'm going to skip right ahead past that. So see you in a bit. Okay, so we got the farmland laid out here, and I've dug down a little hole here so we can actually get underneath and fill in the rest of the farm block here. So these center bits here we can't really interact with, so we might as well just put the farm blocks there. In terms of power, we have power generation in that direction, so I'd assume that it makes the most sense to put the gearbox somewhere on this side. But then again, and then we can have the, I don't know, water coming in from like over by the, we can put a water tower over here on this side, so we can put water, the valve here on the back. Then we can put the hatches here. So let's have 1 hatch up there, and then we can have the other one there, so that they don't really interact that much or block each other. And then on this side here we can have the gearbox. And hopefully now it should detect that it's a full block, unless I'm missing something. 4, 4. It's completely solid. Oh, I was missing something. Alright. There we go. Maybe now. Unless I actually do need a controller. In which case, let us quickly go. Oh, god, these break easily. Valve, farm block, farm block, farm block. And let's make the controller quickly. So the controller, let me just quickly see here. Farm controller. So gold, oh, bloody hell. I'll make that tube. Okay, after a bit of reading, I've actually realized that maybe I made a mistake. Basically, there seems to be a rule that the third block, or third layer of the farm multi-block structure has to be completely farm blocks. So I did have a hatch in the wrong position here, so let's put it down here instead and see if we can make it work. There we go. Oh yeah, so you see you get the band around there. So third thing here works fine. So apparently by default it's actually set to a fully automatic arboretum, but well, let's see if that actually works. So temperature and humidity is normal. We need power, hydration required. Overall 59%. We got, well, so yeah. So now we got this working. Excellent. So I believe next time we're actually gonna set it up and have it working, but we got the construction done now, and with a bit of effort, next episode we can get this working and have it maybe cut down some of these trees here so that I don't have to. So until then, I'm Jerry, this has been GregTech, where we play with forestry for once, and I hope you enjoyed. Bye!